Oyo Governor Makinde announces fresh major death amidst Owerri children abduction. Governor Makinde has confirmed the passing of an unarmed Nigerian Army lieutenant in the Owerri rescue effort. Why is an army unnamed? Okay, I thought they said unarmed. Okay, unnamed Nigerian Army lieutenant in the Owerri rescue effort, so he doesn't have a name. Protests erupted in Ibadan, Oyo State, demanding the release of kidnapped school children and teachers. Governor Makinde vowed that the infamous Oyo school kidnappings will not become another Chibok abduction scenario. Are you sure it's not going to be that? They've already spent 1 month there. Governor Makinde. Legit, okay, Ibadan, Oyo State, Makinde, Governor of Oyo, on Tuesday, June 16, announced that a lieutenant in the Nigerian Army was recently fired amid ongoing efforts to rescue the kidnapped Owerri school children and teachers. He made the disclosure while addressing protesters led by activist and social media influencer Martins Ose, popularly known as Very Dark Man, in Ibadan. It will be recalled that on Friday, May 15, gunmen suspected to be members of a Boko Haram faction attacked 3 schools in Owerri local government area, LGA, abducting 39 pupils and 7 teachers, including the principal of one of the affected schools. At the time, a joint rescue operation by soldiers, police and local vigilantes was disrupted after they encountered improvised explosive devices planted by the attackers, leaving several wounded. Those injured received treatment, according to Al Jazeera. Days later, one of the abducted teachers, Makinde, was spied in captivity. The incident has triggered widespread outrage on social media and triggered protests demanding the release of the victims. On Tuesday, June 16, 2026, 1 month after the abduction, hundreds of protesters led by VDM marched through major roads in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, before converging on the government house. Addressing the demonstrators, Makinde said security agencies are conducting a delicate operation aimed at securing the victims' release without casualties, according to the cable. He also assured concerned Nigerians that the Owerri abduction will not become another Chibok scenario. We hope so. The 2027 presidential hopeful disclosed that a Nigerian Army lieutenant was fired during ongoing operations to rescue the abducted school children and teachers in Oyo State. He, however, did not disclose details of the operation that resulted in the death of the Army officer. First, let me make it very, very clear. Oyo State is not Chibok. Oh, but Oyo State is about to become Chibok. And it will not be Chibok. We hear you. We have lost men, even soldiers, officers. I can confirm to you that a lieutenant in the Nigerian Army was spied a few days ago. So if you ask me, can I sacrifice myself for those children to come out? I will do it. You that said that before you can do anything, you have to become a president. Why are you lying? You don't need to lie. Don't lie that you will give your life for those children. You will sacrifice. You are a liar. I have lived a good life. I'm almost 60. It doesn't matter. Now, so who won't buy? Nobody wants to buy, but everybody wants to go to heaven. You will sacrifice your life for those children. Liar. My own father died at 76 years old. Congratulations. What we want to do is, this is Oyo State. They know that this is not Chibok. And our children will never be in the same situation as the Chibok children. But you've not done anything to at least look like a green light that, those people will still be rescued. You're not doing anything. And if not that they came outside to protest, are you even going to say anything? And people said until you become president, before you can do anything. We are doing everything possible, indeed, including what you've suggested, but if there's potential for needless loss of lives, we've lost a teacher already. If we can avoid losing more, we would avoid losing more. But if we get to the point that certain people have to be sacrificed, including myself, we will do it. Sacrifice yourself, indeed. Speaking during the protest aimed at pressuring authorities to secure the release of abducted pupils and teachers, VDM urged Governor Makinde not to be intimidated by the kidnappers, insisting that criminal thriving fear takes hold. He warned that if terrorists are allowed to operate unchecked, they could eventually impose levies on farmers in Oyo as a condition for accessing their own farmlands. Says, Ami says, can you keep quiet? If your child is one of the victims, Zulum has never for once looked at the other side or rely on aid to rescue his state citizens nor play politics about their lives At times, he goes along with security agencies to the areas whenever he's being briefed to the admiration of Nigerians. Which Zulum are you talking about? Zulum that would, okay, they will rescue children and all of that. At the end of the day, he leaves those bandits alone. He will tell us that they've repented. It's not Zulum. Zulum, okay, I beg, talk another person. Asuko man says, what is the meaning of all this abracadabra? The Holy Bible has rightly said that if you faint in the day of adversity or battle, thy strength is small. Oga, present approach against this blockhead criminal is not paying off to what everyone is expecting concerning the release of our helpless pupils, students, teachers, and the principal. Get external assistance from Burkina Faso. Young President Abi, you don't even need to go far. In fact, trying to go to Trump is too far. Burkina Faso president can help us. Chibok kidnapped school children is already playing out. Exactly, it is playing out already. They spent a month. Before you know, 1 month to turn to 2 months. Before you know, 2 months to turn to 1 year. It's already playing out. Abducted says Oyo is not Chibok. That is guaranteed. All the terrorists and bandits will buy. That's for sure. Okay. At Ibukun says, is this what you will continue to announce until the people buy finish? Oh my God, what kind of leaders are this? Emmanuel Sefa says, if the government wants to be serious, immediately they catch any bandit, either getting reasonable information from them. Don't spare the person, you get? Because we don't want such individuals in our society. Buy them straight up. But you be arresting them, say, before you know, people will release them. We will not even know when you will release them, because you won't tell us anything. But Kapose says, if the government is just in collaboration with the kidnappers, there is nothing hindering you from buying the bandits and set those children and teachers free from captivity. Infinity says, what happens to the use of the procured drone? Nigeria, I know they try at all. Don't mind them. And Makinde says, if this is beyond the government to handle, why not seek external assistance? Why? Do you have to wait till all the victims are dead? Because I don't understand. Before gone, normally they would have made those women to do video. Those women have not made video for like how many days now? I really just hope that they are fine. I really hope those women are fine. Omotoso says, US governor is supposed to be jailed after his administration. Okay now. Ikechukwu said, Mr. Governor, are you telling me that if your biological son or daughter were among the kidnapped, by now you wouldn't have reacted for their release? Or are you trying to tell me that the kidnappers are powerfully equipped with sophisticated weapons more than the state government? Yes, now. Yes, they do. They have more sophisticated weapons than our Nigerian army. You don't know anything. Who says, Oyo is not Chibok? What's the difference? What's the sacrifice that you have done? Don't mind it. Yeah. How about my listeners? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.